Hi guys, guess what? A really quick one again. Little one is in the garden with his bigger brother, so I thought I'll squeeze a quick one in. You might have seen the video I did on the Mitzy tote, and I mentioned that the Mitzy was a whole range. You might have seen the one that I did on the Sophie. Is it Sophia? I've already forgotten. So the Mitzy tote had the two short straps and the option to zip the whole bag across, and then one long strap. And the Sophia or Sophie had one long messenger strap. And I said that there's also a Mitzy hobo, and then there's also a Mitzy east-west. I'm pretty sure I will have mentioned. And I actually happen to have an east-west here. Now east-west, as far as I'm aware, is what Mulberry calls the versions of their bag that are proportionally quite wide, yet short. So there's a basewater's east-west, which I think is about as wide as a normal basewater, but shorter, has a long strap handle, so it's a lot wider than, let's say, the Ledbury. And there's a number of other east-west. So this is the Mitzy east-west. It comes with the hobo strap and with a long crossbody strap. So if you can't quite decide whether to go for the hobo or the messenger, then this might be the perfect bag for you. But yes, the measurements are slightly different. So measurements, let's do those first. Measuring across the top, we've got, just over 40 centimeters. Slouching a bit there, but yeah, about 41 centimeters. Height, 30 centimeters. And then the depth at the bottom, that's about 8 centimeters. The inside, like the other Mitzys, top closes with a magnetic closure there. On the front, you have a slip pocket for a phone or something like that. And on the back, you have a zip pocket, which is quite deep. You get a fair amount in there, certainly a purse, so if you're worried about the bag being open and not that safe, I would say a normal sized purse you get in there. And there is the fob as well on there. Now, these are still being sold at the outlets. I don't actually know when they came out for the main, but they are a very popular range at the outlets. And they start at around, I think, 325 for the messenger, I think, at the moment, at least from when I saw them last, which was a few months ago. So with the tote handle, obviously you can just carry it over your shoulder, or if you're one of those people who like to carry the bag in the crook of your arm. And then the long strap isn't actually terribly long. For me, it'll be long enough. Let's measure the whole strap. Whole strap length is from end of the clasp to the other end of the clasp about exactly 1 meter. So if you're taller, you'd probably be carrying her like that. But if you're short like me, I'm 5'2", then this is a really good length. Actually, this works. I have to say, this works much better than the Sophie I had, because with her the strap was ever so slightly too long, and because of how it was designed, the long strap was attached in a way like this. I couldn't shorten her much more, so she was just hanging that tad too low, which was a pain when I was like sort of bending forward in my little one, and it made the bag not actually that practical for me. So I sold her. This one would work much better. So the drop, obviously, I mean, we had 1 meter in a total, so you know, you roughly know but where you'd end up with that. But just to confirm, the actual drop is about 55 centimeters. So, shall we just load it up quickly and see where we fit in there comfortably? We have my multi-zip pouch, various cables and stuff. I now also constantly carry around with me a Filofax, a shopping bag, my phone, which we will put into the front slip pocket, my purse, and I've moved into a mulberry purse now. We've got a French purse, goes into the back pocket. I'm just thinking, how big is it? I think you should be able to fit a continental pocket in a purse in there. And because it's a slouchy bag and she's reasonably big, we'll pretend we're nipping out to the shops and then doing something else. Otherwise, I wouldn't be carrying my Philo with me. So because we're going to the shops, I have my little one with me, so we're going to pretend I've got a drink for him and a couple of snacks, because in the shops, usually what do they want? They want sweets, so it's good if you have some snacks, and just some wet wipes. You could pop a nappy in here or whatever, but I don't tend to carry that around with me anymore. Tissues, because I always need those, and my inhaler, which goes into the zippy pocket, so I know where it is. Now, I will also pop a cardigan in there, because probably I will get cold as I walk around cooling aisles, or refrigeration aisles, or whatever you call them. And there we go. So that's not massively full, but it's also wouldn't fit an awful lot more in there without it getting quite stuffed. But I think that works really well. And actually, she looks much nicer when she's got stuff in, doesn't she? Really lovely shape. Well, there you go. I can comfortably fit her on my shoulder, but as you know, crossbody is the bit that wins for me, and that works really well, and that's what I like. Not too low. With the Sophia, I found it was like sort of down here, and if I wanted to get to the bottom of the bag inside, I couldn't. I had to sort of lift her up and get in there, but that's really comfortable. But I think the strap will be long enough for people who are quite a bit taller than me as well. So there you go. This is the Mulberry Mitzy East-West in, oh, I didn't talk about the leather, in pebbled, it's a pebbled black leather, which is really quite hard wearing. Scratches and so on, you won't really experience that much on it. It wears really lovely. And they tend to always have, I've never seen them with anything else but the brown straps, so they don't come, whatever the colour they are, I believe, they always have the brown long strap and short strap. So there we go. Again, Mulberry Mitzy East-West. Hope you found this useful. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.